Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Okay. You don't need to hear it twice. Pretty close. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Oh, so yeah, we gotta shout out Robbie once more. Robbie,
Yeah.
thanks so much, brother, for the intro music again.
Yeah. Thank you, Robbie. You're the best.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like Jenna Marbles, as she used to say, hell yeah. It's like, yeah.
Dude, I miss Jenna Marbles.
I love Jenna Marbles so much.
Come back to the internet, Jenna. We miss you.
Listen, I completely get why she did get off the internet, and honestly, good for
sure.
her.
For sure. 100%.
Good for her she got out when she did. Her husband, because now they're married, Julianne and her.
Yeah.
I've been watching his content, and it's been very, very much filling that like little bit of a void that Jenna left.
Okay, cool. I'll have to check out his stuff.
Oh, his is great. His streams are really fun. You get to see all the dogs too.
The doggo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been spending a lot of time watching horror movies amidst a lot of my time off of work that I've had to take because I've had a lot of appointments lately. Yeah, there's been a couple standouts. Corey asked if they've had a couple standouts.
It's true.
I really quite enjoyed Underwater, actually.
Ooh.
Which is a Kristen Stewart one and Vincent Cassel.
Ooh.
And basically it ended up just being like the original Alien, but at the bottom of the Marianas Trench instead of, out in space.
Okay.
But it was cool. It worked. It was good. Like, I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. The other one I really liked was Life. It takes place on the ISS, and it was Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Gosling and Michelle Monaghan.
Ooh.
That was a really good one. I enjoyed that quite a bit. And then there was one that I loved the concept and the idea, but the execution on it left something to be desired. And that one was called The Cleansing Hour.
Ooh.
It was a low budget, like shoestring budget horror movie. And the idea of this one is that there's a group of friends that decide to make a live stream.
Oh.
And they live stream exorcisms like once a week. And they fake. They're obviously fake, or they're not obviously fake. To us as a viewing audience, like when we're watching the movie, it's totally fake. We know it's fake.
Right.
But to the audience in the movie, everybody believes that they're real. And the twist comes, you can obviously see where this is going. The twist happens when, oh my gosh, a real possession happens.
Yeah.
During their live stream.
No.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, it's a great concept. Like, it's a totally awesome concept, right? So I was stoked for it. But the execution was really left something to be desired. So that's the answer to your question, Corey.
Was it the budget that made it fall flat, or was it?
No, it was some of the choices. I think the pacing.
Sure.
It got into some backstory stuff that I felt was extraneous and not unnecessary and just kind of weighed down the movie. And the very end of the movie, the ending was really bad. Like,
That's always unfortunate.
Yeah, had the movie ended about 5 minutes earlier, it would have been great. And then they decided to add an extra twist at the end, and that just ruined it.
That's the worst.
I hate that. I haven't watched any horror movies recently, but I did watch 13 episodes of Breaking Bad yesterday.
Very nice.
I haven't caught up to the point where I stopped watching previously. We'll see how that continues. I watched something good. Oh, I watched the original Twister movie again for the first time in years.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
And partway through watching it, I found myself going, damn, this movie's really, really good.
Right?
So I guess 3-year-old Corey, who loved that movie, had his head in the right spot.
Vindication.
Yep.
Are you
Yep,
going to
that
watch
movie slaps.
Twisters? Are you going to watch Twisters next?
I did. Already done. And then I moved on to The Day After Tomorrow, and then Volcano, and then Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak.
So good.
You got to watch Outbreak next.
Outbreak. Okay.
Dustin Hoffman.
It's not on the normal disaster movie rotation, but I'll throw it in there.
It's the Ebola virus pandemic.
Oh.
Okay.
It's such a good one, dude.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for something new instead of
it's like early
watching
90s.
The same.
It's early 90s Ebola virus pandemic with Dustin Hoffman. It's so good.
Okay.
I think Renee Russo's in it.
Dustin Hoffman's good. So, and you're giving it a positive review, which is a pretty good indicator on my side. So
it's the movie that got me interested in biosafety and biosecurity.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, it's the movie that inspired me to get the master's degree that I got. So
that's really cool.
Yeah. What about you guys? Rachel, Lunar, Video Freak. I am reading the names that are on my screen.
It's always
well,
20.
Mr. 25 North.
That's true.
I've been looking to watch a couple of horror movies this season. I'm hoping I get a chance. I still need to see Halloween, and I still need to see Friday the 13th to round out the classic slashers that I have not seen. I also really want to see Alien this year.
Mm-hmm.
But I also really want to rewatch the 1980 The Thing.
The John Carpenter?
Yeah.
It's been a while
so
since I've seen it. I want to rewatch it. It was such a good time.
It's one of like 15 movies that I have saved on my computer. It and The Brave Little Toaster, the two that I can think of right now.
Brave Little Toaster is awesome.
That's a horror movie too.
Yeah, I'll say it
that
is
movie's
too.
got a lot going on.
I recently found out that my wife has never seen the original Halloween.
Ooh.
And so I had a discussion, and we are going to watch, I think after trick-or-treaters get done on Halloween night, we're going to watch Halloween, the 1978 Halloween, and then we're going to watch Halloween 2018, the David Gordon Green revival. Those two back to back, and just leave it at that.
Here's a question. Did you watch the Jeepers Creepers reboot? Movie that happened in the past couple of years here?
No, I was like the reboot that happened in the 90s.
No, there was a more recent one in the past couple
I didn't
of years.
even know about the more recent one.
Okay, I think it was pretty like C studio level, but I might check that out. As a child, I always loved the horror movies, and by child I mean from like 7 to 14, and then I kind of moved on.
I heard the new Candyman is really good. The one that came out like 3-4 years ago.
Oh yeah, that one is good.
Candyman was one of my favorites as a youth. Pet Sematary. I haven't watched the remake of it either, but
there's a new Salem's Lot coming out.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That I'll check out when it comes out. But I found the genre became kind of saturated in the same thrills. So I stepped away, and now I only really go back and watch the ones that gain a lot of
praise.
Oh, jeez. Praise, yeah. Like, what was it? Hereditary?
Oh, yeah. Hereditary's so good.
Yeah. It blew up. I watched it. It was great.
Yep. I still need to watch Midsommar.
Parasite.
Oh, yeah. Parasite.
Yeah.
The Host.
I'm such a sucker for Hereditary. It has to be one of my favorite horror movies, in all honesty. I easily think it's one of my favorites, mostly just because of Toni Collette's acting. Oh my God, it's so good.
She deserved to be nominated that year, and it's a shame she didn't.
The perfect movie is just Toni Collette screaming for 2 hours.
Yes. That's why I liked Knives Out a lot, too, because she was in that movie, and she did fantastic in that. A lot of really good actors were in that one. I haven't gotten to watch any horror movies as of late, unless you can count the anxiety from watching Battle of Gods with my fiance. So it was very fun watching the new, or not newest, Dragon Ball movie, but because Sparking Zero just came out the same day as the new Metaphor game, which I'm pretty sure you've been very happy with, Jason.
I am nodding my head, audience. You can't hear that.
But I was like, hey, I wanna watch more about Dragon Ball. I wanna get to like the cool stuff in Super and stuff like that. And he's like, okay, if we're going to watch this, we have a certain order we must do. And I said, okay, fine, that I can deal with. So he started us off with the Dragon Ball movie, Battle of Gods, where they introduced Beerus, I guess, for the first time.
Beerus, yeah.
Which was great. And then Jackson got to hear me scream multiple times at the TV. I'm like, you fucking dumbasses. Someone tell them that that's a destroyer god. And like, let's not have them get angry, please. And
he loves food.
Yeah, it was such a good movie, too.
Just feed him.
Watching her anxiety with the Pilaf gang doing their nonsense was absolutely hysterical.
Listen, I'm not above punting a few kids. That movie made me realize that, because I was so ready to just be like, I know you are grown adults that have turned into children. This series sucks, and I'm going to pile drive you into the ground. I swear to God. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You been up to anything recently, Rachel?
No, I've heard of like 1 in every 5 movies that you guys list. So I'm just enjoying the flow of shared interest.
Once October's over, we can ignore the fact that Halloween's a thing, and we can go back to talking about food that you don't eat.
Yay! My favorite.
Yeah, especially leading into the big holiday.
No. We get to talk about the mom tax candy that Rachel has consumed.
That's true.
That's true. That is a big one.
I will get some of that. My son just came home from a birthday party with a big vase of candy that I have my eye on. I would have stolen some already, but the opening was too small to reach my hand into. So just, yeah.
It's child-proofing things. It's adult-proofing.
I know. Yeah. They hide it. It's unfair. They need to learn their place.
To get at us, that's what it is.
Lunar, could you come over and like just pile drive my kids into the ground? That'd be great.
Listen, I can do it. I'll do it.
I won't lie. One of my favorite parts of being a summer camp, Bible camp counselor was being like 16, 17 years old and getting in the pool with like 15, like 10, 11-year-old boys because they just swarm you and you just pick them up and you just shuck them. And it's just like, you don't have to worry about hurting them. And it's like, yeah, away you go.
I'm used to being the roughest in my family in terms of like the of how I handle the younger children, because I'm the firstborn for our generation. So I have had to flung like with me like hanging out at pools with a bunch of like younger boys. I would throw kids into the deep end, be like, swim, idiot. Go.
Speaking of flinging.
Yes.
Last time we left off,
how are you gonna
Zaba got to fling some Orpak saboteurs off the roof.
Yeah, I did. Can pigs fly? No.
Well, at least not today.
Not these ones.
No, they grabbed onto ledges and then fell.
Idiots. Just fall gracefully.
But that wasn't all. So Orpak saboteurs came in and shot arrows, tried to feint and stab, and Timothy eventually got involved because some Ember Sap oozes that Vesuviak mistakenly identified as ghost swarms. Yeah, Vesuviak got real butthurt about that.
Listen.
I mean, who among us?
A bird of 4 levels spells a lot. It's fine. It's totally fine.
But the ooze actually got to injure Timothy, so Timothy no longer got to view this ooze as friendly and could actually view it as hostile, thus negating the one of the curses that have been impacted upon him from the cursed level 20 artifact.
Finally, violence.
Finally!
But, there's still that whole aura thing. So, we pick up, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, at the top of round 7. But before we get into that, we have to do our very first hero point dole out for season 3. Everybody set yourselves at 1 hero point.
Let's go.
I am all over it.
I'm already there.
Give me the points that make me feel either good or extra bad when I roll bad.
All
Give me
right,
the
here we
so I can
go.
be
Let me
competent
clear my filter. And let's get a D4 from someone.
Oh, it's rolled. That's a 4.
That is a 4. All right. This one is for Zaba.
Oh,
All right,
Zaba lives
Zaba.
an extra day.
Zaba, I need a D10.
All right. I can do that. Oh, that's a 9. I'm rolling rocks on these inconsequential rolls.
All right. This one comes from our listener, Quandary. Another Quandary submission. All right. Quandary says, let me see if I can get this right. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves, the gyre and gimble in the wave. All missy were the borogoves, and the mome wrath outgrave. Beware the Zabawak, my son, the jaws that bite and the claws that catch. Beware the Jub bird and shun, the frumious Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand, long time the Maximum foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought.
Yeah, let's go. Thanks, Quandary. Both for the hero point and making Jason recite that.
That's true. That's
I
true.
appreciate it a lot.
I don't know if this is the one, Quandary, that you've been dying for me to read or not. I don't know. For our other listeners who aren't in our Discord, Quandary's been dying for me to read one of his submissions. And I don't know which one it is because he has quite a few. So we'll see.
Mystery submission.
Yeah, mystery submission. But thank you, Quandary. Thank you for that. Let's see here. Let me delete that from my red list. And let's see here. 1 second. Somebody else roll me a D4, please.
I got it.
Oh no, I hit it already.
Well, never mind. I don't got it.
If Corey rolled one for him, I wanted to make sure to have a chance to roll one for me.
The best strategy.
I think you did, actually.
I might have. I've been one in the past, and that's what I rolled.
Yes, this is a cell.
It worked.
All right, now I need a D11 from Sil.
Okay. It's a clickable die size.
No, you got to actually type it in. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one comes from one of our longtime stalwarts, Eek.
Yay.
You the slightly stabby one. This is for when you fail to stab as hard as anticipated. Now, stab more, or use for a saving throw, or something. Dealer's choice.
Picturing that Eek plays sad, right, in the Goblin campaign?
He does.
Yeah, so picturing it in that voice. Thank you, Eek.
Thank you, Eek.
Thank you so much, brother. Yes, Eek does play sad. No, it makes me we need to do more of the thing.
More goblins.
The goblins, yeah. It's been a while. We just need to find time. But now that the summertime is over, we might be able to find some time.
Oh, blessed shoulder season.
All right, last one. Who wants to go? Who wants to roll? D4.
I got it. Watch, it's going to be from Vesuviac. God damn it, I think it is.
It is for Vesuviac.
Aww.
This is exactly why I didn't say anything. I knew it would do it the third time.
All right, Vesuviac, give me a... hold on 1 second here. Let me clear my stuff. Random at Vesuviac. Give me a 15, please.
That's a lot.
It's 11. All right, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, this one comes from our listener Mongo, who says, for Vesuviac, for finally not failing a con save, a fortitude save for being sickened, you get this hero point.
I did it. Are you proud of me?
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You know what? You're probably going to need to use
essentially
this
just
one.
got a reward for it.
Yeah, you're probably going to need to use this one for your next fortitude save for being sickened. Let's be honest.
Stop. No.
All right. Who wants to tell our listeners how they can submit hero points?
I got you. You could do it by visiting us on Patreon. You know what Patreon is. You've heard about it before. Well, one of the little perks we have, we only have 2 tiers. You get to submit hero points. You can make Jason read whatever, as long as it's not, bad. We don't do racism. We don't do bigotry. You know that. That's why you're here. But yeah, hop over there. If there's something you want to be said, we pull these, every 3 episodes, technically?
Every 4.
Every 4 episodes.
Mhm.
So, get your name in the lottery. See what can be said. And, throw us a little bit of support. We always appreciate it.
Yeah, it's just $1. Just a single $1. And you can submit as many as you want. All right.
Yeah, I want to roll a D47.
God, I want that to be me.
Oh, good Lord. T47. All right. Shall we pick up the fight?
Let's do it.
I believe so.
Top of round 7. This Scout Saboteur. Well, they're going to spend their first action using the stride action to get out from underneath this Ember Swarm ooze. They are then going to spend their next 2 actions to long jump over across the way, and let's see if they can succeed their athletics check. All right, roll. Don't fail me now, bud. You got this. You can get away from this ooze. And that is a failure. So he makes a normal horizontal leap instead of a long jump. A normal horizontal leap is... It's still 10 feet, so he made it, but he didn't get as far away as he wanted to. Sil, you're up. And you are at the top of an alleyway with a Scout Saboteur right in front of your face.
Yes. The guy tried to escape and ran into Syl, and Syl is going to attempt to demoralize. Oh,
That is a success.
Syl is grinning very maliciously and making it clear that the Sorpak is about to die, and he'll strike because they have dread. So,
Hold on. They used their nimble dodge, making that a miss.
yeah. Try again.
But that is a critical hit.
Alright, take 37 slashy damage and the 1 persistent bludgeoning.
Okay. It's 2 persistent bludgeoning
Oh, is it? Right, because
because it's critical.
critical. Yay. And these things aren't oozes. They're people.
All right. Well, you have an Ember Swarm ooze who just went and is off guard to the next turn, to the end of their next turn, the start. So this is gone now. They had just used their cone, so they do not have any debris, and they cannot get at Vesuviac unless they squeeze, which I think they're going to do. They're going to squeeze their way in, so they move at half speed. Is that right? Squeezing is at half speed, or is it just... Let me check here. To the compendium, I think. Squeeze! You can tort yourself through a small space you can barely fit through. The action is for exceptionally small spaces. Oh, so this would just be difficult terrain to get him. Okay. Alright, so just difficult terrain. So yeah, he's going to get right there on Vesuviac. with 1 stride action, just difficult terrain for him, and spend 2 actions doing the creeping flames. So I'm going to need 2 of these reflex saves from you, bud. It's your resistance to fire, so it's probably not going to do a whole lot of anything.
Listen, it's fine. I just hope that I rolled better than a 14. Okay, well, first one's a fail. Second one's a 2. Let's go. So 14 and 13.
Well, neither are critical fails, so you don't get persistent fire damage. Not that would do anything, because I think your resistance is higher than the persistent fire.
I think so. I don't know how it's persistent fire, but it's a good chance.
So there's your full fire damage for the first one.
Okay.
And there's your full fire damage for the second one. Ooh, that was a high roll.
That was a bit much. That was a little bit more than I was expecting.
All right. And the second ooze gets to go. He is at the top. Oozes, I don't think they can leap. So instead, it will spend a stride action to get over to here. Spend a climb action to climb down. And then we'll spend another action to squeeze their way through to get all of right there for 3 actions. To squeeze their way through that alleyway where the Saboteur and Syl are, but they have to move at half speed. So, he's not moving very far. Or it's not moving very far. All right. The third ooze, which is on the top of the roof with Timothy and Zaba, is going to spend 1 action to get right on top of them. Zaba, you are raging and you have reactive strike or no escape. So which one do you want to use? I think you only have like 8 more rounds of raging, or 2 more rounds of raging left.
I'm getting low.
No, it's round 7. So you have 3 more rounds, right?
My rage tracker's reading 4 after
4,
this.
yes. Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
After you use your turn, it'll be 3.
Yeah, you got her. Yeah, I'm just going to strike it.
Okay.
After reading No Escape again, because it's not very often I get the opportunity to use it.
It's not really running away, so I don't know why you don't want to use it yet.
Yeah, it's, I could use it to argue a step action, so I'm not consumed, I guess, but nah.
11 on the die is a critical hit, but as we already know, they're immune to critical, so they don't take critical damage. They will take critical effects.
All right, that is 18 points of damage overall.
Okay.
3 of which is elemental.
This will matter.
Okay. I will roll it. That is a 5. That is... So there are 3 points of void damage mixed in there.
Okay, so 18 plus 3 will be 21 damage that it will take. Ooh, big hit.
And
okay.
I'm guessing its critical immunity is making it so my critical specialization is not triggering, which is fine. It makes sense that I can't make this thing bleed.
Yeah, it doesn't have any... Yeah. You're not going to be able to. All right. So that was 1 action to stride into place there. Second action, and third action, I'm going to need both Zaba and Timothy to make me these reflex saves. So we'll do 1 at a time because of Timothy's curse thing.
To roll this for you.
All right. So Zaba will take half damage and Timothy will take full.
Cool.
Oh, bud.
All right, full damage for me. Let's go.
And the second one.
I hate my dice.
Same thing. Half damage for Zaba, full damage for Timmy.
Oh,
this was a bad roll for me, though.
Oh, thank God.
All right. The Saboteur in front of Syl is kind of stuck. Behind him is a swarm. In front of him is the captain of the Chromatic Queen. Oh, the dude is frightened. The dude is bleeding. It's down to a 3rd health. Not in a great position. All right. Well, let's see what dude is going to do. Make a try to the attempt. We'll see if he actually succeeds or not. Nope. that's a failure. So dude stays. All right, we're going to attempt to feint. So let's see here. I'm using the stealth modifier. Oh, wait. Hold on. I messed up there. All right. Success. So he catches Syl off guard and will attempt a strike with the short sword. We'll see. Maybe. Not with a 3 on the die. That's a big no. That was all for naught. Zaba, it is your turn. Oh, hold on. The guy needs to take his bleed damage and his bludgeoning and make 2 recovery check. That's a fail. And a recovery check on the bleed. That is a success. The bleed goes away. Okay, now it is your turn, Zab.
All right. So I'm technically sharing some space with this thing, but not all the space.
Yeah.
Am I able to just swing on it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Vicious swing. Let's see if we can get her. It's just a slime. Shouldn't be so hard.
Oh my gosh. There's another crit, but we know that doesn't matter.
It would have been great if it did the... crit damage would be 62. Real damage is 23. 3 of which is elemental. Let me roll a d6 for that. All right, a 3. That'll be electricity damage.
Okay. So it will take it all.
It's dead, right?
Wait, hold on. That's not... No. Just barely under half health.
Zaba's a pretty instinctive fighter. Does he get the feeling his sword is passing through but not causing the damage it should?
No, there's nothing. You don't notice any resistance to your sword at all. It's doing the same amount of damage it normally would.
Okay.
It's just that you know that your swings would probably hit really hard if this thing had any vital organs that you could see.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it just doesn't. Like, there's no way you could nick any vital spots or vital organs. Like, it's just like you fought oozes before.
Yeah. All right,
another crit.
Another crit. Just swinging super high on this ooze. All right, that's 25 overall damage. 6 of which is... I rolled 6 on that d6. Sonic.
All right, it's still
corporeal?
Yep, still taking it all.
All right, now we'll try once more. It's an ooze. Odds are pretty good.
Odds are really good.
17 with an even 10.
And that's still a hit.
All right, I rolled good. That's 34 damage overall. 6 of which is, once again, void.
And it is still standing.
Where's that cold damage when I need it?
All right, Vesuviac, you are inside of this ooze.
Yeah, I no longer want to be inside the ooze. I'm going to take one action to do a 5-foot step back. And then I'm going to take... not really too much I can do spell-wise against this monster. None of my allies are next to me to heal, so I'm going to just start swinging at it with the scimitar.
Scimitar.
Oh, that's another 2. My
That's a
rolls
hit.
Amazing. Okay.
Hey, let me just say, a natural 1 on the die would still be a hit, but since it's a natural 1, it would decrease it to a miss.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, you hit it solidly. You just know that the puff of flame that normally comes from your scimitar does absolutely nothing to it.
Yep. And here comes the second attack.
Natural 20. You can just roll normal damage because you're not going to be dealing any crit damage.
Unfortunate.
No, you don't have any critical effects yet. I don't think War Priests get them yet.
Let me see.
I don't think you have crit specialization yet.
Third Doctrine. I do.
Okay. What's your crit specialization for your scimitar? Scimitar is a sword. Crit specializations for swords. You have that, right, Corey?
Yeah. The target is made off balance by your attack, becoming flat-footed until the start of your next turn.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they're just off guard. Okay.
All right.
So, they are off guard until the start of your next turn.
Well, That would be useful in most situations. Not this one, however.
All right. It will take that damage. Well, not the fire damage, but it'll take that. All right. And that is a step and a slice. The final slice of which Vesuviac manages to wobble Mr. Jello and to just tip it ever so slightly. All right, Timmy Tim, you are inside the ooze up on top of the roof.
Yeah, I sure as hell am. Okay, I have a great question for you. Since this thing is on top of me, could I use the ring of the ram on this thing? Or do I have to step away?
You're not being grappled or anything.
No, but it's like on top of me, or it's like on me. So can I still at least attack it that way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. So I am going to, let me just make sure I have it targeted. There we go. I'm going to use the 2-action version of Ring of the Ram.
Okay.
So, if I'm not mistaken, it must attempt that fortitude save.
Yeah. Let me see here.
I want to see if this works. And if not, and I'm gonna hope it works.
Oh. Let's see. Fortitude save. Boom. 5 on the die is a success.
Okay, it still
So it takes half damage and pushed half the distance.
Yeah. So let me roll that 4d6. Whoa. I got 14 damage. Look. Oh.
14 force damage. All right. And it is dead.
I killed it.
You killed it.
Timothy just lets
All right.
an exhausted groan as he's probably like on the ground just from this slime being on top of him. And then
As
he just
you
like
push- As you push the ooze right on top of Zaba. So Zaba's like slimed like Venkman in the first Ghostbusters.
Yeah. He looks over to Zaba and says, "Sorry, give me a second." And then he's going to use the Garden of Healing as his last action to heal them both up. Give me a second here to get that casted.
I imagine this deep into Zaba's rage rounds, because this is definitely the deepest he's gone.
Yeah.
For
I imagine
sure.
he probably has a look very akin to a rabid animal, and isn't much for conversation at this time. He is deep in the well.
He just gives Zaba a thumbs up. Fucking got it, man. I get it.
Plus 4.
Yes, plus 4. So that's going to be 16 healing total. For me, that's not 16 total. I have to take
8.
All right, I'm over this. I'm super over this.
Top of round 8. Let's go. Saboteur Scout is going to, let's see, 15, climb down, and speed of 35. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. We go to Syl.
All right. I would like to use a free action since I've already demoralized this guy to just say.
Oh wait, he's
Yeah, he
at
shouldn't
the
be
end of his
friend
turn.
anymore.
It goes away.
Tell me who sent you, and I'll let you out before you get burned up by this ooze like your friend. I don't know if he's able to respond off turn or not.
Okay. All right.
Does it seem, can I tell if he wants to respond and he's has to wait till his initiative order, or if he's actively choosing not to respond?
Well, I mean, if you want to wait, then you can wait till he responds.
Okay, so he can't respond now.
If
Yeah.
you want, this is all happening within 6 seconds.
Right. Yeah, I just didn't know if he could
And the
free
ooze still
action
needs to go.
respond. Okay, I'm going to use one action to smack him because I'm sure that will help him talk or kill him. Either way's fine.
Yeah, he's going to use Nimble Dodge to make that not a crit.
Okay, so normal damage
Mm-hmm.
and no sneak damage. Ones. So 9. And then I will use my last 2 actions to ready a what's it called? Skirmish strike. If he does not tell me who sent him.
Is skirmish strike 1 action?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm double checking, but yes. Oh, that's not skirmish strike. There it is. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. The ooze next to Vesuviac is going to do the same thing as last time. Going to spend 1 action and get right on top of Vesuviac.
Oh, man.
We are going to do 2 of the creeping flames. I need 2 saves from old Dragon Boy.
All right.
Half damage on the first one, full damage on the second. So half of 13, and then all of 8.
6 damage total taken.
Awesome. In 2 actions, my foos did 6 damage. Oh, great. How's it feel? Awesome. All right, and this ooze is going to... What's the range on my... Oh, that's only 15. Okay. 1 action. 2... oh, okay. Wait. All right, there we go. And last 2 actions. We're going to spew. If you're going to spew into this. We're going to spew out some debris in a 15-foot cone right in front of them, catching the Saboteur and Syl.
It's fair.
Yay! So here we go. We're going to need a basic reflex save. Boom. Clap.
Yeah.
Syl failed. Saboteur failed. 2 failures. So full damage for both. So first one is bludgeoning as rocks and pebbles and bits of wood come at both of them. And then those rocks and pebbles are like molten, and those bits of wood are on fire. So we also get fire damage from it.
Oh.
And the Saboteur dies right in front of Syl's face.
Killed my informant.
All right, Zaba.
All right. Well, I know Syl is super competent and can handle themselves. So rather than going that direction, I'm going to go bail out Vesuviac as is normal. So my first action will be to stride directly off the roof. Ideally landing next to it with a downward blow. I'll just take the fall damage.
Take the 10 fall damage?
Yeah.
All right.
Fall damage applied.
And you fall prone.
Ah, cool. That's fine. I'll stand up
And strike.
and strike.
I'll give you a +1 to that strike.
I have the high ground. I rolled like garbage.
You still hit.
God, the sound of the dice hitting the board sounded so
All right.
aggressive.
So that is 19 points of slashing damage and 6 points of acid.
All right. That all goes through.
Okay. Well, in this case here, I finally have Zaba here, and that's great, but he's not looking super hot, so I'm going to move 15 feet to get behind Zaba and get out of the ooze.
How dare you? He's always hot.
Hey-oh.
I do want to say, even though you hover over me and I'm showing the worst of the health in the group, I'm only 2 points below the next closest person who is feeling fine. So,
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't heal me. I'm just saying Zaba is beefy.
I mean, it's fine. I'll still burn a second or a 4th level heal on you just to make sure that in case another 5 oozes roll out of another house, we're ready. That is 58 healing back.
Massive roll.
Yeah, I am
Good
very
Lord.
much so more healthy now.
Good Lord, that's a huge roll.
Larry.
Like that is a huge California roll.
That's all I can do.
All right, Timmy Tim.
All right. So I see that Zaba's jumped down and is helping out Vesuviac. I know that Syl is alone by themselves though with that ooze.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
heard an Orpok die, and Syl yell, "Where's Rachel? Where is she?
Where is she? So I am going. Don't want to lose my like where I'm at position wise. I think it's actually a really good place for me to be at. So I am going to move. That's gonna be my first action. I think. Am I 30 feet? Yes. Am I able to see the ooze from where I'm at right now? Or no?
No.
Too high up? Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. I think then Timothy's other action is to actually be able to get within line of sight so we can actually see this. No, actually he's not going to because he still has the Garden of Healing thing going on. Wait, no. It's not high up enough to where it will actually get healed. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. It's only 10 feet.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
The rooftops are only 20 feet up, so.
Yeah. So then I'm going to do my second action and move so I can actually not only have Syl see me, so they know that I'm here to back them up, because I can actually attack this thing.
Wave.
Yeah, wave, and do the sign of just like going to kill this thing or try to help out. But I will have my Garden of Healing be my last action that I do.
Just on yourself, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds good.
Just help. Let me do that really quick. I need Garden of Healing. Where the hell? There it is. You. And plus, 4. Yes. So that's going to be not a lot for me.
7, yay. All right. Saboteur Scout has run away, folks.
Honestly, good for him.
All right. Syl, you're up.
Yeah. So I was thinking about trying to track down that last saboteur. Cannot leave Timothy to get consumed by this ooze alone. So we'll move forward. Attack with just a normal strike.
Hey, it's a
Say
crit.
critical. You want me to roll normal damage or
Yeah.
Okay. No extra precision, which means oozes are not my best friend. And then I will just do a skirmish strike against it.
Wait, hold on. Undo that. And undo your... I had the wrong token selected.
You damaged me?
I did.
How dare you?
So step, strike,
And then skirmish strike to back up after.
and then strike, step. Yay, another crit.
Yay, getting closer.
Getting closer. Just get closer. All right. You noticed that your cards seem to be hitting a lot harder than they normally would.
Oh, water. Okay. Maybe. Or something else. But fire thing. Water. Cool.
Yeah, and this ooze isn't happy about it. So it's going to come on up next to you. Or step too far. Come on up next to you. And I'm going to need 2 reflex saves from you as it
Not next to. This is on top of.
That's just cuddling. Don't get all hoity-toity on me.
Fiery cuddle of death. Okay.
I need 2 of those from you.
Ooh, and that one.
Hey, crit fail.
I did it.
All right. So for the first one, you're going to take double this.
Okay.
And then you're
Double.
also going to take this. Just take the damage because it just adds the persistence
that's
on.
the persistent. Okay. I was confused.
And then the second one, you're going to take half. Wait, it was a critical
Is it?
success.
Yeah.
So you take nothing.
Perfect. Balanced out.
All right. Now we go to the one facing Zaba and Vesuviac. Hello, boys. Hey, it's moved a few times. It's full of debris again. How about that? We're going to spend 2 actions to spew forth some debris. So give me those reflex saves, boys.
This is fine.
Yeah, I'm sure we got this.
Well,
I'm sure I've
Vesuviac
got this.
takes half, and Zaba takes everything.
He just eats it.
All right. So Vesuviac will take full, or we'll take half of this, and Zaba, you'll take all of this. Is the bludgeoning first. Oh my God, 3 6s and a 4 on 4d4. Or 4d6. And here's the fire. There you go. And for its final action, it's going to stride right on top of Zaba and Vesuviac, but it doesn't have any ability to do anything. So it's just going to eat a reactive strike from Zaba.
You know it.
Because these things are oozes and they're mindless. Well, that's a hit.
That is 18 points of slashing and 6 points of cold.
Oh, okay. So 18 points of... Okay, hold on. We'll see here. All right, you did more damage. As your bastard sword kind of chills over a bit. Yeah, it hit. I heard a lot more. This thing, if it had a mouth, it would scream. Instead, you notice that a couple of the embers inside of this ember sap sizzle and fade away. We go to you, Zaba.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Time to finish the job. Geez. 19 on the die for a 36 is definitely going to hit. All right, so that is 36 points of slashing and another 6 points of cold.
Yeah, and didn't matter that it was cold because that all went through regardless.
Awesome.
It took it down to the ground. That is a dead ember sap. All right, you got 2 more actions, bud.
Yeah, let me do some math.
And you only, after this round, you have 1 more rage left. Yeah, that alleyway is going to be difficult terrain.
Yeah, with its death, I will just end my rage.
Okay. Might as well. I mean, it's a free action to do it, right?
Oh yeah, I guess it is. All right, I guess I'll stride down the road aggressively as part of it, and just kind of end up there.
Okay. As you do that,
I don't think you can actually voluntarily stop raging. I don't think it has an effect on Zaba's turn, but technically.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't really matter.
No, I just for clarity.
As you end up there, Zaba, you just kind of moseying on down the alleyway. You take a look, just kind of knowing full well that Syl has this in hand, because you know her cards, or their cards, are water-based, and based off of that final swing, you know this thing doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, combat instinct.
Yeah, for sure. You kind of just take a peek at the horizon behind you, because this alleyway is kind of higher up on the cliffside where you're located, and you can see across the town of Rumplank, there are smoke plumes almost everywhere.
Shit, we are under attack. Not just us, the town.
So either it's more of these ember sap oozes or other sources of fire have lit a bunch of buildings on fire.
Cool.
So we will pass the turn to Vesuviac, who is in the midst of combat here. So you're the only one who's noticed this so far, Zaba.
Okay, Vesuviac is going to take 1 action to swap back to his staff. They're going to take their second action to move 25 feet closer to Zaba. And I'll go ahead and move the final 25 feet. Yeah, I'll finish up. I'll do 2 stride actions to get into the alleyway. With the first action being to swap my weapon. So I'm not flanking the ooze, but I'm at least within sight, so if something bad happens, I'm close enough to handle it.
Yeah, for sure. Tim.
Hey, how's it going? It's me, your boy. Timothy is going to actually move a little bit closer just so that way Syl can get healing.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I don't think Syl can get healing from...
No, you'd have to drop down.
Still up above. But the creature should actually be 20 feet away from me since I'm like right next to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm still on top of the roof. So my first action is to move. My next action is to throw my spear at it.
Gotcha.
I can do some damage. So I want to help out.
Alrighty. Well, that's a hit. even with a 2 on the die.
I hate me. I got 1 and 1. I got snake eyes over here. Anyways, take the damage, you dumb son of a bitch. Oh, I'm mad at myself. Anyways, last action, I'm gonna use my fucking garden heal.
All right. So
Timothy's garden healing. Okay.
Yeah.
I will skirmish strike to step back and then swing at this thing. Though I don't love the idea of getting further away from my cleric.
hey,
Another crit.
yet again.
So happy. There's some damage. Second action to swing again.
Another crit.
Yep. Boosters are so fun. They make you feel very effective and not effective at the same time. And I think I can outlast this thing. So, especially with Vesuviac and Zaba right there. So I will use my third action to just keep swinging. Oh, I managed to miss. Failure.
You managed to miss?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 with full map. It happens.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the ooze. Hold on.
Sorry, taking my damage and rolling my recovery.
The 2 fire damage.
Yeah. Failed on the recovery.
All right. Well, this ooze is going to see that, well, this thing's mindless. This is going to come on over and step right on top of Syl. What? Went too far. There we go. And give Syl a couple creeping flames. Just a couple more reflex saves for you. Don't need both of them. Just 2.
Do it twice. Oh my gosh.
Another natural 1.
And
then a save becomes a crit save.
Oh, right. It's because of the acrobatic dedication. I keep forgetting why that happens. Okay.
So take double this damage. I'm going to roll 3d6. A 6, a 1, and a 1. So 16 fire damage. And then we pass the turn to Zaba. But not before this ooze takes its 2 bludgeoning damage. It got hit just as much as Timothy hit it. All right, Zaba, you're up.
Well, I'm not squeezing myself down that tiny little alleyway. So instead, I'll just spend my turn alerting the party to the fact that we're probably being raided by pirates. And not we as a group, but we as in the town itself.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be my turn.
I do not like the fact that Syl is moving away from me and also appears to have gotten himself back in the ooze. So I'm going to roll up 25 feet. This ooze is looking almost dead. So I'm going to just go ahead and focus it down, try and kill it with, going to have to whack it with the staff because I decided to change early. Actually,
or you could smash it with your shield.
I'm actually going to swipe at it with my claw.
Oh, there you go. That's a hit. 3 on the die's a hit.
Things have really low AC.
That's a 7.
And then last claw strike is...
That's another hit. 5 on the die.
Okay.
And that's another 5.
So not fantastic damage, but I've given Syl the opportunity to flank.
Yay.
And we go to Timmy Tim.
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna throw my spear again because it came back to me. 'Cause I can see this thing is very much not doing great, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my spear at this thing. So here's my first throw.
Skadoosh. That's a hit.
I had a 20 on one of those dice, and I need y'all to know this. It makes me sad. Hey, I did better this time around. 7 damage.
All right, that's 1 hit.
How's it looking? Is it a good hit? Does it need another hit?
Of course.
Ah, cool. Excellent. So the spear comes back to me. Timothy's going to throw it again one more time. Very much visibly angry that this thing has not gone down yet. Oh, great.
That's 3 on the die is going to be a miss.
Timothy just yells out in anger and in frustration just because his spear keeps missing, and he is shouting profanities, and he just does another garden of healing. He looks so upset with himself.
Yeah. In your head, your dad's like, my child, if you just put me in there instead of Carrie.
It's fine. We needed a healer. And she's like, well, I mean, do we really though? Because no offense to you, Bono, but you're kind of sucking.
All right. Sil, can you finish this thing off,
We'll see.
please?
Does it take more to move through it?
No.
No. Okay. I will move through it. I will swing at it. And
I
this
mean,
will
it's immune to
just
precision, so
I know, but the flat-footed still gives the 2-hit bonus, maybe?
it's true. It does.
Hit. Also, I don't want to ignore... Oh, sorry. Precision's in there. And last action, swing again. If it's still alive, which I'm sure it is. Because it's a jerk.
And precision's in there, but it's not going to take it. But that's still going to be enough, I believe. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, thank God.
Can I immediately drop to the ground and put out my persistent fire by rolling around?
Absolutely, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
thank
Go
you.
for
Stop,
it.
drop, and roll.
Yes.
I might need help getting down from the roof. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, finally, we get to end the encounter. And y'all, as you stop, drop, and roll, Vesuviac, you hear Timmy say, I'm going to need help getting down from the roof. But you also heard Zaba say that the Rumplank is under siege. So Sil is rolling the flames off of them, and Timmy's trying to find a way off the roof. Vesuviac, what are you doing?
Okay, so...
I mean, Timmy, you have rope and a grappling hook.
Yeah.
You could easily just hide and swing down. You're a monster hunter.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Matter of fact, you have a rope of climbing.
Yeah, I do. I didn't use it all during the combat.
Yeah, for one action, you could just make it go whoop. All right, I'm up.
Yeah. I am going to Rousing Flash Sil.
Thank you.
I guess at Timothy if he tries to jump off.
Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, Timothy's just going to jump off the roof unless you want to join him up on the roof so you can have a better vantage point.
It's a lot easier for you to get down to me than it will be for me to get up to you.
Fair enough. All right. Timothy's gonna jump down. And I guess get caught by Vesuviac. Ooh, my dreams.
You're barely hurt, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, Here, hold on. I'll go over and I'll help use my healing stuff as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna battle medicine Sil once, because I think we have enough time
This
for
is-
that.
Just normal treat wounds, though, right? We're not in battle?
Yeah, tree wounds.
Okay. I just want to make sure the immunity's not going on.
Alright, well that was not very great.
And there's a burnt corpse on the ground by Zaba here, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to quickly rummage through them, see if they have anything that identifies who they might work for, while they're having their little heal party off on the other side of the building.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to battle medicine myself as well. Or not. Oh my gosh. Treat wounds.
While you do that, I'm also gonna just do lay on hands. Nope, never mind. I have one focus point back, so I am going to lay on hands. You.
I'm just trying to make sure to see how many more rounds of combat I have of the healing.
Alright, that's 24 back for you.
Who's the
Okay.
24 for?
The 24 was the lay on hands for you, unless you didn't need it.
Oh, no, I didn't need it because I was treating my own wounds. So,
Then
yeah,
I'll-
Sil's going to treat their own wounds and then immediately start running towards Zaba and
Then I am doing that to
wonder
myself.
what's going on with the city.
Yeah,
Okay. Yep. Let's get going.
let's get going.
So Zaba, you notice that among the on their corpse, among the burnt remains of their clothing and whatnot, is a mark that identifies them as members of a cult. And clearly the mark is a sigil that you've seen before associated with the Shivering Behemoth. This was all over the place in the temple, the desecrated
okay.
temple of Saren Ray.
So yeah, as Sil approaches, he'll just go,
It's more of those fucked up cultists from that Saren Ray hovel. But, the city's under attack. Do we need to protect it, or should we just go, protect the boat?
We definitely need to protect the city and get the people potentially onto our boat so that they don't all die.
Yeah.
And you notice
Not all the people. We can let the king die.
We really
Sorry.
shouldn't.
Prefer we didn't kill the king, but at the same time, I don't think we can get everybody in the city on our boat.
No,
That-
You
just
know,
the
the
people
city
I care
is
about.
full of pirates and fighting folks. They'll be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we know what they're after. We have a target on our backs.
Yeah, sorry, by the way, about what happened in battle. I don't know what came over me.
Let's go.
So, give me either perception checks, or if you have society, I'd take society checks over perception checks. It's going to be a lower DC, but perception will work.
My perception's way better than my society if we're going to do that.
Yeah,
Slide
secret,
roll?
please.
Yeah.
Or secret? Got it.
Okay. Vesuviac, as you're talking, and Syl's like, well, we could let the king die, and you're like, I'd prefer it if we don't let the monarch who die. You kind of look over at the skyline, at the horizon of the city, seeing the black smoke rise across as various buildings elsewhere across Rumplank have either caught fire and dwindled down, are currently burning, or are in the midst of burning. And you start noticing a pattern. And as you notice it, you see a concentration. And you determine that the largest columns of smoke seem to be coming from Treasure Beach.
I point this out to the party.
Oh, so they are burning the boats.
Oh shit! What about our crew?
Now let's go.
Yeah, so let me patch you up really quick. I just want to make sure that you can be super useful.
Whatever.
Do a quick treat wounds as we make our way out.
I'm going to refocus on the way over so I have my focus spells back.
Oops, I made it secret. Sorry, I forgot to switch. You get a mysterious amount of hit points back.
Nice. I think that's max healing.
That's how it works.
An undetermined
Loophole.
amount of hit points.
Thank you.
All right, let me drag you all over to the new map.
I'm a dragon.
I'm a
I was either that or Dragon D's nuts. I couldn't come up with anything funny. Listen, as Alex Hirsch, creator of Gravity Falls, says, if you can't think of something clever, think of something stupid.
All right. So you make your way over to Treasure Beach. And as you approach the location where the fire was spreading the most, a square of mostly thatched houses just off of Treasure Beach seems to be the location. Around you are various surplus food stores, and chefs have gathered to prepare food for the festival at various food stalls. Some of the nearby food stalls are currently burning, but none of the chefs or locals are rallying to put out the flames, which seems odd. The lack of response is unnatural and a bit eerie. Instead, citizens hide behind buildings, and as you approach, they begin to call out for help. And it doesn't take long to realize why, because and standing in front of you is a figure, and let me show you this individual.
Interesting.
It's a Gamayan. The Gamayan, they're small creatures. They don't stand very tall. And the Gamayan looks out at you, and she calls out and says, "Hey, yo, chums. What you doing over here? You ain't going to stop me from putting out these flames, as ya? You best not, 'cause if you is, I was gonna have to kills ya. So how about you just turn around and you go to where you's come from, okay?" And that's where we'll leave and end the episode.
Dang.
So, Corey, you want to take us out?
I think we've already covered it. But I I will let everybody know that I love them.
That's true.
It's
Love you
true.
too, Corey.
A big heart
And
for
that I'm
the
thankful
audience.
for everyone's continued support.
Mhm.
I know you down south have your Thanksgiving in November for whatever strange reason, but ours is today, recording day. It is Canadian Thanksgiving. So
Oh,
instead of, telling you guys to check out our Patreon and leave a review instead, I'll just let you know I'm thankful for your continued listening. It means a lot.
Well, there you go. And may your party never end, folks.
May your
May
party,
never end.
may your party never end.
The Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path is copyright 2023. All logos, titles, and artwork are property of Skyscraper Studios and Roll for Combat and used with permission. Pathfinder is a trademark of Paizo Incorporated. The theme music is written and performed by Robbie Whiplash.